Okay, tell me if you've heard this combo before. A Magu Fishman with no points whatsoever in Magu, going Roko Shiki and Trident with 367 points in strength and 725 in defense, with the rest scattered around, mainly unlocking the abilities, doing around about 38 and M1 with Roko Shiki and absolutely no damage, 10 if you had to know, with Trident, not using Fishman Karate or my fruit. Now, you might be thinking, wow, that's a terrible combo. And you'd be right, it's absolutely trash. The only good part about this is at least one of my moves does 100 damage. So that's cool, I guess. That's the only move that does any sort of real damage besides the 38 M1 hits. But even though, you know, they are good, they do suffer from damage reduction, and you're doing about 35, I think. So, you know, not the best build. Probably one of the worst, actually. Especially not putting any points at all into Magu. Not even to get Eruption. Even though it would be really small. The reason I did this, and the reason I went into Arena with this, and the reason I won, is purely out of spite. This one guy, I'll put the screenshots on chat. I beat him with Tori Fishman. Which, yes, is absolutely busted, but I am making a why you should eat Tori video. So, it makes sense, right? Why I would be recording some footage. And, I beat him while on a 33 win streak. And I said, Mirror is OP after he said Mirror's trash. Because he had Mirror. He was just bad, in all honesty. Like, absolutely terrible, average GPO player. After that, I thought nothing of it. I go to check my DMs. He DM'd me. The Mirror player DM'd me. And we started just going on a conversation. And it honestly blew my mind how insane this person was. Because he said, your fruit affects your M1s. Which, I don't know if you've ever played this game before. But if two things don't affect each other more, it's M1s and fruits. Yes, you could get a fruit like Magu or Mirror, where you can kind of combo into an M1 string. But most of the time, they're not connected. It's usually M1 into an ability with the fruit, maybe back into M1s, but it doesn't affect your overall ability to hit an M1 at the start. So that's what I basically set out to prove. He did call me no skill, so I definitely decided I'm going to absolutely destroy everyone in Arena just to prove this 9-year-old wrong. And I think I did, but you can be the judge. Don't forget, subscribe if you enjoy, leave a comment, you know, why not? But yeah, with that, I'll show you what happened when I jumped in Arena. In this first fight, well, technically second, I fought a Mirror user before this and ended up winning. But in this fight, I went up against someone who was on a 7 win streak with Pika Scythe Blackleg. He wasn't the best, so I'm not really sure how he won all his fights. He didn't seem to have anything that was super damage dealing or anything that would just like take away your health slowly. But then again, I do have 2k, so it didn't really affect me. The main combo I'm trying to aim for right now is hit once with Trident, switch to Roku, 4 M1s, knock them back into a Rakugan or whatever it is. The long range move, the Z. And if that's on cooldown, then I will try and dash forward and hit him with my Shigan. Or just do 1 M1 with Trident, 3 M1s with Roku into Shigan, so I hit him with the knockback move. Of course, that's more blockable, so I try not to use that move too much. But that was kind of the idea with what I was doing. Having all this HP definitely helped. It was definitely more of a good thing than a bad thing. I don't think this combo would work for a lot of people. It's more of a niche thing. Like, if you are very good at M1s. I'm not saying I'm the best at M1s. I'm just proficient in them. I've been doing them since update 0. Where I've just focused on my M1s and slowly getting better with that. I've had to try it for like 2 updates. Tori for 2 updates. I know how to M1 is what I'm saying. If you're proficient with M1s, you can probably get this combo to work the same. I would recommend being Mink, just so you get the extra stam bonus. Not that I ever ran out of stam. None of the moves except for fruit moves take a lot of stamina. And I guess that's kind of a good thing. because it definitely made this a lot easier. I ended up 2-stocking this guy, which is kind of crazy to think he was on a 7 win streak and I 2-stocked him. I think that kind of means I could go on a 7 win streak with this. I only ended up getting to a 4 because I didn't really want to play too much after this. Again, this was all out of spite. I just wanted to prove that I could beat somebody if I actually tried. Don't know how that tried and hit, I'm not gonna lie. But yeah, if you want to see me try and find newer, weirder combos like this Roku one, or just use only Roku and see what the highest win streak I can get is, feel free to comment down below. I'll definitely do it. I enjoyed this more than I thought I would, and you know, I gotta get video ideas. So yeah, I'm basically just gonna leave this going in the background while I just chat with you guys. Try not to be toxic, because 90% of the time, if you are toxic, they'll be toxic back to you, and it just kind of makes a cycle. Like, bro, does that nobody remember Pain from Naruto? That was like the whole point of what he was saying. That's like the entire point of Naruto is don't be toxic. Obviously it's more don't hate people, but yeah. Here I'm about to win the first round and then just supercut to where I won the end. I ended up winning, obviously, and this is the end of the second bout where I won. Easy dub. Almost lost 1 stock, but I didn't. I did 2-stock him, and he did about the same amount of damage, even though he's using a fruit and I'm not. I'm not even using like my weapon ability all that often, in all fairness. I definitely think I could get better with this combo and definitely kind of refine it and get the points right. But it is pretty hard to use and definitely requires more skill. But it is an interesting kind of ability, if I had to say. Especially not relying on like busted OP combos like I usually do with Tori, because, you know, it's just easier. You know, I don't have as much fun, but, you know, you get it out of the way. As for this guy, this was one of the better players I fought, like, on the day. He was a Barmu Elo's hammer. For some reason, his Elo's hammer did more damage than Toriel. But, you know, we'll ignore that. I have 2k HP, so it's fine. I think this build definitely works and is pretty OP. I ended up 2-stocking him as well, not the point. Just trying to say I'm goated. Spite fuels you to victory, so yeah. Again, if you do want me to do more videos kind of like this, or anything that you think would be good, feel free to leave a like, comment, tell me that you want it, and then obviously subscribe so you actually see it. Turn on notifications, you know, maybe join the Discord. Link will be in the description. But yeah, that's basically it. I win this round and I call it a day, because I won 4 games in a row. I only showed 3 of them. And honestly, I proved my point. Fruits are not connected to M1 skill. But yeah, peace.